Hi guys, good morning. So we are coming to you back from our original spot this week, and it is because it is freezing cold, it is windy, it is pretty darn miserable here. So we just decided to get to you right from our usual spot, give you some updates. Those of you that get our weekly emails, I did send out a pie chart this week, which showed what is active on the market on Long Beach Island this week. It was a snapshot. And I'm wondering if anyone was as surprised by it as we were, because less than 3% of what was for sale was under $1 million. So Bob's going to go through what was on that chart and we'll have some discussion, but I was actually very surprised by it.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me wonder again what's happening and where the under $1.5 million buyers going on Long Beach Island. Right now, he's going nowhere because there is no inventory in that category. Pricing is getting well out of hand, in my opinion. So if you look at real quick, this is my version of the pie chart.
And if you didn't get our email and you want to be on our weekly emails where we do send market stats as well as our podcast, just let us know and we'll get you on that list.
So if you look at, I've got under $1 million, 1 to 1.5, I've got the categories. And then for sale, under $1 million, 3%. 1 to 1.5, 20, 19 for this category. I look at 2.3, I look at 3.4, and I look at over 4 is 20% of the for sale market. If I combine these categories over 2 million, 58% is that price range. So we're doing harm to the traditional buyer that comes to LBI, wants to buy a house under $1 million, wants to buy a house for $1.5 million. We're chasing them away. What are the long-term consequences? We need to think about that. Now, for those same under $1 million and the 1 to 1.5, I expanded that to the under contract and the sold. So under contract, 4%, 22%. A little reversal, sold 20% under $1 million and 3. But the total 23, 26, and 23. This is telling you a story about that buyer, and it's not good for the island, I do not think. So that's a concern to me, and should be a concern to everyone. What we're doing to that price range, we're sending them away. Jen, there might be some good things for people too with this.
Well, yeah. So if you are looking in that $2 million and up, you've got the majority of the inventory is in that price range. So if you are the $2 million and up buyer, you have a lot of opportunities right now that the under 2 million buyer does not have. Again, there is more inventory coming on every day. We're seeing more and more. But you just have to be ready to move. You really have to be ready to move, again, if you see something you like.
Yeah, I don't know, Jen's disagreed with me on this, but I do see a little calming of the pricing. It seems if like I saw a house come on the market, in fact, I'm going to show it tomorrow. It's under 2 million. It's, I don't know, 1,999, but it's on the ocean side, 8 houses to the beach. That's a good list price. The other thing is, I still think if you're a buyer, we're still in the market where you're going to have to offer full price if you think it's worth it. They're not negotiating. I had someone make a very good offer, and they didn't even give a counter. So
also it's because the mentality of the seller right now is still that they are completely 100% in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
So they won't negotiate just because it's a mentality. So just know that going in as well.
And we're going to be out on the road again, I think next week. It should be a little warmer. We've got some interesting things coming up. We're going to be visiting some restaurants again. We're going to take a deep dive with a client who's analyzing whether he should build on his present lot with his house or go buy a new house and sell that house. We're going to really look at the numbers on that with him in person. So there's going to be a lot going on during the summer. We might not be able to get to you every week. We're gonna probably get to you every other week during the
Well,
summer.
I'm definitely going to still be sending a weekly email blast with
Good,
anything important that we want to talk about, whether we're podcasting or not. Well, Bob does rooftop happy hours, so we also have those. And as we're out and about around the island, we may not do formal podcasts, but we're definitely going to be continuing to bring content as we always do.
Yep. Oh, you had to bring up. Hey, wait a minute. What time is it? Okay.
All right. Have a great week. Bye.
Take care. Oh, boy.